Off-season training, epic hike up to the highest point on Oahu, Ka'ala, view of the North Shore here in Hawaii. Welcome in, much love. Trav here. So let's talk about why it's important to take an off-season from competition and also the new MTG Pro system and how it should potentially be changed to allow it. But if you look at professionals in any sort of sport, there's always an off-season, 3 to 6 months, and the reason that off-season happens, a lot of it is to repair from injury, which you don't really have for Magic, but it's really about training to get healthier, to get better, because when you're in the season, your health gets neglected a bit. If it's a sport, you need to go out and play, but if it's Magic tournaments, you have to go up and show up to the tournament. And you have a year where you're going to tournament after tournament after tournament on the weekends, whether it's your locals or you're going to Grand Prix, you're flying, you're sleeping in a hotel room, you're getting up early throughout the week for your work and early for the weekend as well, grinding it out, not always eating optimal food. What happens is you start to wear out physically a little bit. Sometimes there's a mental burnout that's associated with it, and some people end up quitting as a result because they're not able to manage it. But once you realize this, you realize that one of the keys to longevity and performance and coming back stronger next season is taking an off season, not to take time off necessarily, but to get healthier, to get stronger, to recover, right? That's what the off season is really about. So I always am a big fan of taking off seasons. I used to be stupid when I played sports and I wouldn't take off seasons. I would just pretty much try to perform all summer as well. And I would get hurt, or I would just get slower. I wouldn't improve as much as I wanted. I wouldn't get the gains that I wanted. But once I realized, like, okay, it's actually good to take some time off. You'll recover, you'll get healthier. So one of the things I'll do for Magic tournaments is try not to fly in a plane for a couple months. Try to be outside a lot. Try to be healthy. Try to eat good food. Try to get into a daily training regimen. And try to go a period of time not playing Magic. So what I did this time, I had the Pro Tour drop me off in Hawaii. I'm staying at a farm. I'm doing a lot of farm work. I'm doing a lot of physical training. I've got a game shape training group. Got a lot of people in there. That's really taking off, really helping people out. You can check out, there's a link to that below. Online training community. And so I'm posting a lot of the stuff I'm doing as well. Trying to eat good food. Still playing Magic, still being involved. But trying to recover, basically recover so that I can binge out, go hardcore, go to all these Grand Prix Pro Tours next year while being in good shape, because I don't want my body to slide. Here's the issue though. Right now this works because you have 1 year, you accrue your points, you get your points early, you can take an off season, or you can take a quarter off to try to recharge. The issue with that now though is there's a new system which is rotating quarterly. It looks at your last 4 quarters, so if you ever even take an off season now, it's pretty punishing with that new system. There's some benefits to this though, like at the end of the season it's still worth getting points, or if you qualify, there's no qualifying at the wrong time anymore. So I think the new system is great. One downside of the new system though is that it's really punishing to taking an off season for anyone. It's hard to take that off season when you know you actually need that quarter. So I think it would be really cool if Wizards adjusted it to allow for that, where you use 3 of the last 4 quarters or something like that. Because while it is possible to grind really hard, some of my colleagues and some of the best players do it year-round, it is hard, it wears your health down, and it's one of the reasons why being peak performance is such a problem for so many of the top players aren't in great shape. It's just hard to do with the way the current system is set up. It's not even that people don't know or people don't realize, it's just Magic's really, the pro system is really incentivized to grinding, and it would be cool if it was like any other sort of pro sport where you're encouraged to all right, this is your couple months off or something like that. So I'm gonna do it regardless because my health is too important, and I'll probably run it back next year as well. But just to let you all know, that's why there's going to be less content as well. I am continuing, and when I say off season, it's not like a break, I'm burnt out, it's like really I'm focused on training physically. So I am still playing, I'm just not grinding out the tournaments. I'm still helping people prepare in the mastermind, still doing some drafts and playing some locals and playing with people who live where I live just to stay sharp. So that's the off season. You should probably take an off season. You should think to yourself, if you've been playing all the time forever, hey, maybe it could be a good idea to take a little bit of time off to get healthy and train. And if so, go check out the Game Shape group, apply to that shit down below. Putting in a lot of work to that in my off season as well, because that's important. I want to make a difference. I want to help y'all be healthier, perform better. That's what it's all about. So insane view up here. Thank you all who made it. If you made it to the end, say that's what's up. Appreciate you all. Much love. Yo, first person to give me your best off-season training, I'm gonna send you a Game Shape t-shirt. So leave a comment in YouTube down below and I'll do that t-shirt giveaway. I'll pick someone, I'll message you, you're gonna have to email me your address and size, and I'll send you the shirt. So much love, and that's why the off season, that's why I'm training, taking my off season. So peace out, much love, let's get it.